Allow them to show themselves.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You have finally gotten a new judge to handle your case. How do you feel about that?
Great, I suppose. Yes.
So what are your expectations from today's proceedings?
Is that justice will be done, of course, in accordance with the rule of law. That's what I'm expecting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's my daughter. Take advantage of my daughter.
How far? This is for one turn my brain this morning.
You expected me.
What J.Omotosho is saying is just backing off a dog. J.Omotosho will have no will, no strength, no legal dynamism to jail Namdi Kanu. It is impossible if there's any English word like that. J.Omotosho is going errand for his paymasters. Namdi Kanu has no case to answer whatsoever. That's why he told all his legal team to step aside. Today in the court, the whole world will be shocked. Because J.Omotosho will never do more than a dead rat. A rat that has been buried. Listen, Kanu is above Nigeria. Kanu is above Nigerian legal system. Judiciary organ of government in Nigeria is dead, stinking dirty. They will have no strength to jail an innocent man. They abducted, kidnapped from Nairobi, Kenya. Who is culpable here? Nigerian government is culpable. And a culpable man can never jail an innocent man. J.Omotosho James Justice, the best thing to do right now is to rescue yourself from destruction of all that you have worked for life in, that legal field. You are going to rubbish your legacy. Legacy you stood for, you epitomize, is going down. If you try it tomorrow and pronounce dirty judgment on an innocent Igbo man, we are going to tell you that we are from southeastern Nigeria. This is just a raw threat from Igbo man. I profess it. Kanu is innocent. Follow the rule of law. If you say you are following the rule of law, call me in the court. I will explain to you. I don't know why you have been procrastinating on Kanu's case, dragging it so that the young man will die there. We know that justice must be done, served. You are committing travesty of justice. Why not go to ICC and answer for what you committed in Nairobi against this young man? Kenya has case with you to settle. ICC, many Nigerians abroad, both legal luminaries and others are waiting for you at the ICC level to answer to the question of inhumanity of man against an Igbo man. I don't see J.Omotosho in the position, legal position, to do more than what we are expected of him. Right from the onset, commencement of this case, he promised us heaven. When he was promising that he's going to bring this case to an end, I was telling my colleague, the Mr. Correspondent, that Omotosho is going to deviate. At a stage, you will begin to see a chameleon in the future. And today, chameleonic part of Omotosho is playing out, exposing the kind of flexible, unstable he is. We know where he comes from. He cannot jail Mazen Kanu, and we are not surprised that the case is getting closer this way.
What would you rather said if Mazen Kanu refused to open his defense? Because that is what Justice Omotosho wants Mazen Kanu to do, and Mazen Kanu said he's not going to open any defense.
There is no side of law. You can't see it in any chapter of the law, Nigerian Constitution.
What should be the solution to this very problem? Because it seems as if it's a very big problem.
Yes.
A very big problem because
yes.
They went to 11.
Fourth.
Right? What happened?
The grasses will suffer.
Now the federal government showed Justice Omotosho versus Namdi Kanu. Now, both parties don't want to shift their sword. So what will happen at the end of the day?
What will happen at the end of the day is that justice will be served. Omotosho will abandon court room and run away.
I think he will record himself like being.
No. He's going to rescue himself. Omotosho will abandon this case because I know the person of Mazen Kanu. Unless Kanu decides to do otherwise.
Omotosho will abandon the case.
Yes, and run away. Kanu, if he refuses to open the case, he is right. Ask me why. He has no case to answer. I explained this to you. Kanu, over time, has explained the law internationally and locally before Nigerian courts that they are not competent enough under the umbrella of international law and local law to jail him, to even judge him. I don't understand. And on his document, on his case file, it is discovered that Kanu has no case. Okay, so opening defense again, meaning to drag this case, arrange, no. We are not unstable people. Say, Omotosho James is an unstable person.
Reported that Donald Trump and the likes have also hired another set of legal counsel to back Mazen Kanu. Because the last sitting, Justice Omotosho said that Mazen Kanu should seek the advice of an expert, a criminal expert, and Donald Trump has offered Mazen Kanu an illegal expert on that very case. Do you think this very offer means well for Mazen Kanu and the people of the Southeast?
Yeah, it means well. Special number one person is Mazen Kanu because he is in there. Secondly, the people from Southeastern region. The people from the Southeastern hemisphere of Nigeria has over the years been exploited, over marginalized and persecuted by Nigerian governments. So that's why they are going to rejoice, jubilate about what Trump is about to do. Trump sending legal experts on criminality to help Mazen Kanu in the court, I think is accepted by every Igbo man. And I'm telling you that is going to give Kanu better edge over Omotosho. But let me just make one thing clear here. Two rights make no wrong, one wrong. Nnamdi Kanu is not culpable. Federal government of Nigeria is a kidnapper government. They abducted Kanu from Nairobi. Someone you abducted, you kidnapped him, you violated him. Don't you know? He has no case to answer. You are the one that is having case to answer. And that's why he opened his case file, and I'm supporting him today. Failure to open anything case tomorrow or come with legal advisor, Omotosho could do not more than a dead rat. I said it, and I profess it if it is a crime.
All right, Mr. So And as you said, maybe as we are winding down, what do you think will really happen today sitting in court?
Today
Because
sitting in court,
we
we
are
will
still
see,
inside
we
now.
are seeing
What do you
another,
think will
we are
happen
seeing
to them?
another.
Because Namdi Kanu is like he's not going to open the defense. And
I'm
Justice
telling you.
Omotosho was giving today the deadline that
Yes,
they're not going to open your defense.
we are
today.
going to see drama today in the
Yes.
courts.
So I believe the viewers will just sit tight and watch
The
what
drama.
will happen at the end of the day.
Yes,
What
the
will
drama.
happen if indeed Justice Omotosho will sentence Namdi Kanu 20 years or more than 20 years in imprisonment. Or maybe
it is impossible.
Namdi Kanu be a wise man, very wise one indeed, who now said that Justice Omotosho should excuse himself and he doesn't want Justice Omotosho again. Or maybe perhaps the other way around, Justice Omotosho will just maybe technically excused from Namdi Kanu. Then the case maybe at the end of the day assigned to another judge. What do you think that
assigning the case to another judge is it? Assigning the case to another judge is very paramount. Now, it is imperative that Omotosho James Justice resign from this case and rescue his legal legacy. Why? Kanu is tired of, crooked justice. A justice that is not ready to serve to the innocent. A justice that is ready to, be thwarted. A justice already, not almost, already thwarted by the current Chief Justice, James Omotosho. So the best thing is that another judge should be signed to handle Namdi Kanu case. That's why I'm telling you that it has been heading to arrange past procrastination, wasting of time, so that Tinubu will have his way, complete 8 years. Who tell you that they have sense more than us? Before they think, we do think ahead. Kanu's case is supposed to come to an abrupt end, as promised by Justice Omotosho. Now we are seeing Arimowolo Omolo. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Arimowolo Omolo. They are now procrastinating this case. I don't understand. In their buying time in their own favor. And when a man is telling you that he's tired, that he doesn't want his lawyers, he wants to defend himself, you will actually know that that man is well endowed with law knowledge. And he could actually quote any chapter of the law. He said, where is it in the law that you should advise me to open my case again? Where is it in the law that I am culpable of that crime? Over time, Kanu has been set free. Supreme Court has been regretting ever allowing the appeal court. They said it's a big mistake. So we know that they are all under payroll of the current government. How come that Tinubu all of a sudden increased the salary of all the judges, people in the organ of government, judiciary, 5 million each judge every month, 60 million every year.
So you see the body language.
They have bought the judiciary and they are rubber stamp judiciary.
Does that imply that the body language of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not suggest that he's willingly or likely going to release Namdi Kanu?
If Tinubu fails to release Namdi Kanu, Kanu will not die. If he releases Namdi Kanu, Kanu will not die.
Mr. Rab, don't you think that way that this issue should settle out of court, maybe?
Out of court settlement is it? Within the court settlement is it? Good. But Biafra must come.
Because if Trump should come into this very issue of Namdi Kanu, I think
yes,
it's going to be something that the federal government would want to experience. So it's better they should settle it out of court, or they should settle the matter. It should be a political solution to it.
Thank you so much. The major issue here is Biafra emancipation. Kanu will not take it. Kanu lost his mama, he lost his father. In this case, Kanu is better off a nobody now if he loses Biafra. So come what may, a freedom fighter must go home with his flag.
All right, Mr. Rab,
Kanu has actually won. Kanu has said in the past, is actually what is manifesting presently. Kanu actually envisaged, prophesied, and presumably predicted what is happening today in Nigeria. Current Christian genocide, encroaching across Nigeria was prophesied by the same Namdi Kanu. So for pages letter or 4-letter pages or whatever you put it is just an additional. An addition, in addition to what he said in the past. This is a man who told Nigeria what Fulani is doing today in the past. I don't know what to understand. And today now it's happening. See, let me tell you, this is the first time, this is not the first time Trump is about listening to Namdi Kanu's warnings. Kanu warned EU. Kanu warned UNO, United Nations Organization. Kanu actually warned all Biafrans in the United States of America about what is transpiring in Nigeria today as header killers, you know, ravaging the entire country, bandits and the Boko Haram encroaching across northern Nigeria, even coming down to southern Nigeria. It is no news anymore to United States of America. I've been telling people, my fans, my followers, my brothers and my sisters, over time and over time, you know, that this is Fulani agenda. Islamization process that started in 1804. It is no longer news on my tongue because I'm used to it. That Ottoman Napoleon started it early 18th century from Senegambia. He was coming down from Sahel Africa down to Central Africa. From Central Africa, he was moving down to Eastern Africa, thinking about Al-Shabaab. What are the objectives of Al-Shabaab terrorist organization, Islamization? Where is their own base of operation? Somalia. What are the same ideologies or objectivities of Boko Haram and ISWAP? Islamization. What is the meaning of ISWAP? ISWAP, Islamic State of West African province, was, you know, given birth to by ISIS. Joined forces with Boko Haram. I don't know, understand. And the same objective of, you know, Islamizing everywhere in West Africa. They succeeded in Mali. Mali is a Muslim country. They succeeded in Senegal, but of course you see how daring Senegalese youths are. They actually seized the government, you know, the previous government administration, you know, and gave it to a younger, you know, politician who won election in Senegal today. That is how that society or country looks like a secular state, whereby you can't say it's a Christian country, you can't say it's a Muslim. It's balanced. The young man is doing well because he doesn't want the French interaction, you know, in their government, in the way they run their political leadership or whatever in Senegal. So, but let me tell you, you see Côte d'Ivoire is Ivory Coast, the former Ivory Coast. You see Burkina Faso, Niger, Chad, all these people are fighting hard to what? Let go, you know, to escape Islamization of 18, thereby distancing themselves from French neocolonialism. French is coming back on, you know, to seize, to colonize all her colonies in the past. That's why Niger Republic was seized 2 days ago by the junta. And currently we are seeing what is going on in Burkina Faso by, you know, Ibrahim Traore, a young, just a 6-year-old military junta. All these are just to do what? Free themselves from French imperialism. And I'm telling you that all these are working within, you know, the EU member wicked nation. Let me put this kind of adjective on EU because they are working hand in hand with Fulani militia. Fulani militia, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda. They use this to intimidate the local West Africans. That's why you see what America did immediately the junta took over in Niger and Ibrahim Traore. America struck the Al-Qaeda base in Sahel Africa and do what? Left. Yes, America left their base in Niger and Burkina Faso where they have border. And today they expose that two countries to incessant attack by Fulani, you know, terrorists. So what am I trying to say here? Kanu has tried. Yes, invasion of West Africa today by Meti Allah-led terrorist group. Kanu predicted it. Fulani is in charge of all manners of killings in that dry or desert countries, from southern Algeria, southern Morocco, coming down to southern Libya, Chad, Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, and so on and so forth. They are all Al-Qaeda, IS, Boko Haram, stricken region. And America actually blacklisted this area, this region, these Sahel countries in 2015 when they predicted, said in 10 years' time, these regions are Al-Qaeda blacklisted, meaning terrorists, all manners of terrorist platform will be operating freely in the northern Nigeria, from northern Nigeria to Niger, Niger to Burkina Faso, and so on and so forth. And that is what we are all seeing today. All these countries aforementioned are experiencing even hotter terrorist, attack than what we Nigerians, we in the southern Nigeria here are experiencing. This Kanu actually predicted in the past, which is why I'm saying it is no news, it is no fresh information to the United States of America. They are quite conversant with what Kanu is about to write, though he has written letter through his Lego teams, and America themselves actually know where he is, driving from auto. And America themselves, they study Nigeria right from day one. America predicted what is happening now. So whatever Gumi likes, he should be telling the USA. Whatever Asari Dokubo
Negotiation
likes,
is the only solution.
Negotiation. You don't negotiate with a terrorist. Nigeria is a terrorist country. America will never negotiate with Nigeria. Most of the idiots supporting this present regime are idiots, and America is going to bring them down. Whether you like it or not, America is coming. Don't deny it that you're in support of the present regime. I don't know whether you understand. Whoever you like to be, America is coming, and all of you must actually brace it up that America is going to bundle all of you and send all of you to Guantanamo Bay, the federal prison in the United States of America. It is the right time everybody own it up. The very one or crime you are at least culpable of. Surrender yourself. America is coming. All of you that are in support of this current regime are terrorists. Thereby tagging people in the southeastern Nigeria that they are terrorists. Why are you scared of American invasion if you are not terrorists? Igbo man is not. We are inviting Trump to come and attack terrorists.
Should like of Malami and Brutai, should be scared now?
Malami is a terrorist. Gumi is a terrorist. Mudi Cherif, all his political talks were translated into Boko Haram. And you know what transpired between him and Mohammed Yusuf, the leader of Boko Haram in the past, who was shot. In the beginning, he was shot. The leader of Boko Haram, Yusuf, he was killed. And he was the leader of political talks of Mudu Cherif, the former Borno State governor. So all of you that actually know that you are involved in terrorist activities in Nigeria, brace it up. United States of America is coming. Don't deny it, though. We are going to feature all of you out. Wherever you are running to. Some of you are now kicking against it. Why kicking against it now? Solution has come. The only thing we could do is give America vital information on how to track these terrorist pigs out of their hiding places. Why are you distancing yourself? It is high time we come out en masse. Okay, Asadu Dokubo, as a militant, is now swearing that he was funded by politicians. He's responsible in all the killings in the southeast.
All right.
I don't know.
Aside the has also said that he's waiting for Donald Trump. That if Trump eventually step his feet, or if the United States of America troops step their feet into Nigeria's soil, that is going to deal with them. So, do you believe that Aside the have the capacity to deal with the American soldiers? And now, also, there's a breaking news that Namdi Kanu, through his legal team, have written to Donald Trump 4 pages
letter
document.
Yeah.
Do you think that Donald Trump or that document will have anything to do related to the court issue that Justice Omotosho
there you are. Omotosho has been drilling and procrastinating, on Kanu's case, making it over lingering, over time and over time. Nigerians are tensed up, as being, let me say, tensed, subjected to this kind of psychological intensity on how is this case is going to end. But with time, this man will be postponing it, thereby, stealing time. Procrastination is the thief of time.
So will you say that is what triggered Namdi Kanu to
thank you. Over too much procrastination. That was what Tinubu paid him Justice Omotosho, so that arrange pass with time.
This was what was saying.
Yes,
that
they want to jail him.
Oh,
they want to throw him into jail. Tinubu cannot jail Kanu. Tinubu is supposed to jail Sunday Igboho, his brother. We're Igbos. That's why Tinubu is doing what he's doing. We are not hiding the truth again. Instead, bring out Igboho and jail him. Is your brother. Igboho is fighting for Dudua. Why are you jailing Igbo man? All this una wayo way una they do, we know. Political wayo, everybody is born in Nigeria. We know the wayo, all of us.
All right, I was asking two questions. What about the Asari Dokubo?
Asari Dokubo is like a spider cutting his web. Look at Asari Dokubo challenging America. A cat posing a fight before Jaguar and the leopard. Don't you know that Nko? Oh, one bear. Something there. Oh, when he heard there. When Asari Dokubo wake up and started shouting, you will know that maybe he has been bribed. And if you ask me, he may not have been bribed. Why? Because he's playing eye service role. So that as they are paying Tantita, Tantita is taking care of all our pipeline in the Niger Delta region. Maybe people know what I mean by Tantita. Tantita CEO is Tompolo, government Tompolo. Now, Asari Dokubo want to get his own contract. That's why he's talking. They thought he just say he want go kill America. Asari Dokubo never finished kill Fitches. Fitch, I mean, where they all the Niger Delta creeks. Now American soldiers he want go kill. Asari Dokubo has problem with in his brain. You know why? I've been telling people over time that Asari Dokubo's cerebral cortex, the cranium bearing all his brain, has been tampered. Yeah, he has mental issue. Asari Dokubo could not even challenge Niger Delta militants, all his colleagues and rivalry. He has rivalries there. He could not. Let alone, he's now looking across Nigeria to United States of America. No. I'm not in support of Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo is holding the tiger by the tail.
Document sent to Donald Trump because there's tension already in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Regarding to the tweet that Donald Trump made last week.
Yes.
The government of Nigeria, they are running from pillar to pole now.
Yes.
Mazen can also add salt into the engine.
Yes. I'm in support of that. Okay. I support the letter, the document sent by Mazen Kanu. I don't really understand. I don't support